So I'm entitled to some benefits. You don't get a return on your tithes. Your tithes already have an assignment. It's called protection. It's called rebuking the devourer. So every time you pay your tithes, that assignment is over your life. So when the assignment is in place and your devourer is being rebuked, guess what's going to happen? Everything you sow, you won't get a return. Guess what's going to happen? Every time you open the door, God's going to pour something out of it. But now you're in alignment. You're in spiritual alignment. You want to experience your abundance, but you can't shout about millions if you're not in order, if you're not aligned with some things. Kingdom wealth is by having the knowledge on how to properly walk in the kingdom of God. You cannot have kingdom wealth if you ain't got no integrity. That means you got to have financial integrity. You got to have spiritual integrity. You got to have characteristics integrity. Your word got to be your bond. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Don't make promises that you're not going to keep. Because you might forget, but people don't forget. My mother told me a long time ago. My mother told me integrity about one thing. When I first started out ministry, before I started doing anything, she came to me and she said to me, I thought I'd preach, slobbered, sitting in the office, hot, sweaty. She came to me. She said, now look. She said, folks don't get coming to you. And they want to talk to you because of what's on you. And they want to talk to prophets and they want to. She said, don't you get so emotional and get caught up in stuff and make promises you can't keep. He said, and don't get all caught up in the moment. She said, because that's what messes up a lot of people. And you wonder why people don't want to support you and bless you. Because you didn't keep your word to them. That was my first and only lesson in integrity from my mother. And everywhere I go, I said, God, if I can't do something, I'm not going to do it. Everybody that meet me, I told them this one thing about me. What you see is what you get. If I say it, I'm going to do it. I am a woman of my word. If I can't do it, I'm not going to do it. I cannot give you what I don't have. So if you can't ask me for something, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give it to you. If I don't have it, if I have it, I give it to you. I give what I have. So you don't get in bondage trying to be some big baller and show yourself all that and promising people stuff that you can't do. The devil is a liar. Be a person of your word. And so kingdom wealth requires you to have integrity. So if you can't even be integrity with what God gives you in finances, how are you going to be integrous over the stuff that he wants you to do? And so listen, when you pay your tithes, you pay your offering. Now this is the part that I love. It's called a seed with an assignment. This is what I'm headed about. Some years ago, the Lord said to me, he said, now, because you ain't pastoring and you ain't pastoring nobody, and I don't want to pastor, God bless you, all y'all pastors, I love this Lord Jesus, I couldn't do it. So if y'all ever feel like the Lord told you to come and prophesy to me and tell me to be a pastor, I need you to pray a whole lot more. Because I don't think he don't told you that one. Oh, Jesus, that's a sign. Anyway, if you go across the country, the Lord said to me, he said, everything in the earth from has an assignment. Am I right? Every seed that enters the earth from has an assignment. So, God said to me, he said, tell the people when they sow a seed, tell them to name their seed. In other words, a seed that you sow outside of your regular tithes, that seed you can name it. Now you cannot name your offering. God bless you. You cannot name your offering because your offering already has an assignment. I'm wrapping it up. Your offering already has an assignment. Listen, I'm going to be signing books. So if you want your book signed, just hang it for like 10 more minutes and I'll meet you over here in the corner and I'll make sure I sign your book because I know you got to go. Your offering has an assignment. And so your seed offering, this is where I'm going to wrap it up because this is what I want you to understand. Every time you name your seed, you sow your seed, you name your seed. Because that seed opens doors. Whatever it is that you want God to do for you, name it. The denomination that you give is how he multiplies and give it back. Last year, the Lord challenged me to give $1,000 seed. And when the Lord said, give this $1,000 seed, he said, I want you to sow the seed and I want you to name the seed. This is before the book even came out. And so I was like, okay, God, if you said it, I'm going to do it. Then the Lord said to me, he said, I said, God, where do you want me to sow the $1,000 seed? He said, name it in the venue that you heard about it. And so I said, okay, God, if you give it to me, I'm going to sow it. God gave me the $1,000 seed. Now he said, name the seed. After I sowed that $1,000 seed and I named that $1,000 seed, things just started happening for me. Let me help you with something. One seed can make you a millionaire. What you say, prophetess? 1,000-fold return on $1,000 is $1 million. Come on now. One seed, sowing $1,000 seed. It's easy to sow tens, it's easy to sow 20s, it's easy to sow hundreds. But you step into a whole other harvest field when you start sowing in the denomination of thousands. And so when God said that to me, he said, you can't tell people to do something that you didn't do yourself. So every time I saw a higher denomination, I challenged you to give. And so God said to me, he said, this is what you'll tell the people. He said, when Solomon became king, Solomon had a kingdom assignment, but Solomon needed some resources. And God said to Solomon, he said, it was after Solomon sold 1,000-fold seeds, the bullocks and lambs and all that stuff. It was after he sold it that God went to Solomon in a dream and at Gibeon and said, now what is it you want of me, Solomon? And Solomon said to God, I want wisdom. Notice he didn't ask God for money, he asked God for wisdom. Because if he had the wisdom he had taught him